Education workers across the province set to begin their Work to Rule campaign today. And our Tammie Sutherland joining us now before the bell rings with some of the concerns and what we could be seeing this morning. Tammie.
That's right, Melanie. So we're outside of the Sheridan Centre where negotiations were going on all weekend long. They broke down late last night, forcing this work to rule. And joining us live now from CUPE is Laura Walton. If you can tell us, first off, can you elaborate on some of the sticking points? What really made this break down?
The major sticking point for us is service security, and we've been talking about that for some time. We're really concerned with the level of services that are in the schools. We've seen cuts, not just this year, but in previous years as well. And so we wanted the cuts from this year reversed. We needed a commitment to maintain the services, but also to improve the services, because that's what we're hearing loud and clear from the parents, from the public, that they want those services in our school. And unfortunately, that just wasn't at the table.
So what do you say to parents who are concerned that the cuts that are happening are not being helped by the cuts in the withdrawal of services that we're seeing now?
So what we're seeing in the cuts in withdrawal of service, most will not actually impact parents and students. And we're starting to hear a lot of funny things that are not actually jobs that we do that suddenly are being removed. I just heard this morning that one school board is removing field trips and extracurricular sports. Those are things that typically are performed by teachers, not by CUPE members at all. So we're seeing some real concerns. I have some concerns with that. The majority of the things that we have struck are more administrative. No one this morning, typically at this time in the morning, we have secretaries and office managers across the province who are phoning to get supplies in for absentees. We won't have that this morning. That will fall to the principals. Parents and students won't notice any difference whatsoever. We won't have anyone coming in early this morning, nor will they be staying late tonight. That will not actually really impact our students. It's more, how are some of those tasks being performed? But, we're going to be committed. We have professionals, 55,000 professionals across this province who will continue to use their professional judgment to ensure safety and well-being. We do that every day, not just when we're on Work to Rule.
And the province has said that they're concerned about absenteeism rising within the union and within the support workers.
Yeah. And you know what? I think we need to look at absenteeism as a symptom, not the actual problem itself. Why are folks absent from the workplace? A couple of reasons that we had offered to them, and we wanted to have discussions about this, and they weren't willing, is we said, let's talk about absenteeism as it relates to workload pressures and not enough staff to do the jobs. Let's talk about absenteeism as it relates to violence in the workplace, and how can we put the supports in so that we're not seeing violence in the workplace. We know that there are ways to curb these things, and it doesn't mean using punitive or demoralizing measures to do so. It means having good, caring, and confidential talks.
All right, thank you so much. Again, that's Laura Walton from CUPE, and of course we'll be following this story all morning long. Also speaking to parents, getting their reaction to the Work to Rule starting today. Mel, I'll send it back to you.